Hello everyone, in this video we are going to solve today's LeetCode problem of the day, that is find mode in binary search tree. So let's read the problem. The, ques the question is given the root of a binary search tree with duplicates, return all the modes. So what the question is saying is we are given a binary search tree or BST, and what we need to do, we need to return the most frequent elements or most occurring element. Let's understand from this example. Here one occurs one times and two occurs two times, like first time and two times. So here the most frequent element is 2, so we return the output as true 2, sorry. And here there is only one value in the array or a tree, that is 0, so we return the 0. Let's understand from another example. Like we are given a binary search tree something like this. If this is like 5 4 6 4 5 6 6, so here 5 occurs 1 and 2 times, 4 occurs 1 and 2 times, 6 occurs 3 times. So the most frequent element is here is 6, so our output will be 6. Okay, and in case if, let's assume here in place of 6, if it is 7, then the frequency of 6 will be 2 and frequency of 4 will be 2 and 5 will be 2 and 7 will be 1. So here frequency of 6, 4 and 5 are equal, and that is 2. So we need to return all the all the all the values like 6, 4 and 5, and we return in any order. So for that what we can do is we can store all the frequency, like frequency of all the elements, like how many times 5 occurs, 6 and 7 and 4 occurs, and after that we traverse through entire tree and check the if the value is maximum, then we store it in our array, and at the end we return it. So let's understand from the code. For storing the frequency, we can use the hash map. So we can create a hash map of type integer, and we can name it as frequency, and for traversal we create another function, and here we pass the and value root and hash map for storing the frequency. What we do, if our root is null, then what we will simply do is we will simply return, and we store the value of root in the val function, val variable. And if val is not present, if frequency doesn't contains, our map doesn't contains val, then what we can do is we can map val to our frequency hash map, that is frequency dot put val and its occurrence is 1, and if it is present, then what we can do is we can frequency dot put val comma, we find the initial frequency of the val function val, and add 1 to it. Okay, and after that we traverse to its left child and right child. So we simply call the same function to root dot left and root dot right. After all this we get, and after calling this function, we get all the frequency on our frequency hash map. And for getting the max, like what is the maximum frequency of any element. So for that we can store max frequency variable, and we can get from this function collection dot max and dot frequency dot values, and after that we traverse to entire hash map. And if entry dot get value equals to max frequency, what we can do is we can simply add it to the list, add dot list to entry dot get key. We stored key to our list, so for that storage we have to create a list. So let's create a list. Here we create a list, but here the return type is array, so we need to create an array. So if you ask why we not create an array initially, we create list initially because we doesn't know the length of the or the what number of times the maximum frequency elements occur. So we need to store it in array list first, and after that we get the number of key having the highest frequency. We create a resultant name array new int, and its size will be list dot size, and we simply add all to our resultant list, sorry, resultant array, and simply we return the result. Let's run the problem. Okay, wait. For this, we need to import java.util.entry or map.entry. Wait, we need to search the map.entry. We need to import map.entry. Let's run this. It passes the initial test cases. Let me submit this problem. So it got accepted, and let me try run this problem. Okay. So it doesn't get compiled. Wait. So let me explain from this code itself. So here what we do is, first of all, we create a hash map for storing the frequency, and created a function and call this function traverse. What the actually the function traverse do? It it stores the frequency of all the values, stores the frequency of all the elements. It stores the frequency of all the elements and by traversing through entire the tree. Like if root is not null, if root equals to null, then it simply return, and if value is not present, then it will store it in our hash map, and if it is present, then it will update it by and increase the values by one, frequency by one, and we simply call it to its root dot left child and right child. And after that what we do is, from this collection dot max function, we get the maximum value present in our hash map. And and after that we traverse through entire hash map and check if any any element has the frequency equals to max frequency, then it is are the answer. So we simply add it to our list, and after that the return type is not list, return type is array. So we simply copy all the elements of list to our resultant array and simply return it. Hope you understand the problem, and if you like the explanation, then please comment and like. And if you have any doubt, then do let me know in the comment section. Thank you.